Tennessee Titans, they're traveling to Indianapolis to take on the Indianapolis Colts. In many people's eyes, the best team in the NFL. Certainly, from a lot of metrics, you can see that being the case. Titans coming off a loss to the New England Patriots with Mike McCoy in his first game as the interim head coach now that Brian Callahan is gone. You want to talk about the Titans or the Colts here, Dalton?
I'll go with the Colts defense here. And look, Trev, of course a lot of people have that. They're calling it the perfect season. It's not hard to figure out.
They
here.
Can't call it the perfect season anymore. I don't know why you keep calling it the perfect
they're
season.
still doing it. It's stuck. They're still doing it. Look, I think over the past few weeks, something that's gotten it was kind of interesting to me watching this team is that Lou Anarumo has actually laid off the gas a little bit when it comes to blitzing in the pass rush. He's kind of just trusted his four guys up front to get a pass rush going because they need help in coverage. They've been struggling at cornerback. They've had some injuries back there. And I think it's really paying off in the sense of it working and getting pressure with just four up front. Over the last 4 weeks, the Colts are 6th in the NFL in pass rush grade and 3rd in pressure rate. And I think their star players are really coming out to play now. And one guy who's at least becoming a star player, Trevor, it looks like Latu's coming, man. I know the last year and a half we've talked so much about Jared Verse, and he's been edge one from last year's class, and he was defensive rookie of the year, and he was so great. But Latu's coming, man. 24 pressures since week 4, 3rd most among all edge defenders in that span. Then you look on the inside and the interior push they're getting with DeForest Buckner, 23 pressures over their last 4 games, most among any defensive tackle in that span. I think the Colts finding a pass rush, and we've even had some of our commenters there in the chat talking about, okay, they need a little more pass rush help. But if you have Latu and Buckner playing like stars, and then you're getting contributions from a guy like Kwity Paye or Samson Ebukam as complementary players, you can really help out your guys in coverage back there who are struggling at corner and all the zone defenses Lou Anarumo is using on a weekly basis. I think it's helping a lot, and especially against this Tennessee team that for most of the year has struggled to pass protect. The emergence of Latu now in his second season after early season injury kept him out a game or two and then comes back in and just gets red hot over the last month or so. And then DeForest Buckner, just the consummate professional, the consummate veteran there on the inside, getting it done every single year. I think this Colts pass rush is becoming something at least to think about for opposing offenses going, okay, we got to get rid of the football because these 4 up front, they're getting after it.
You love to see Latu standing out. You knew it was only a matter of time before Edge 1 got to the top of the NFL when it came to guys that you could fear along the edge. So that's no surprise over here. I mean, what more are we supposed to say about this game other than the fact that there is absolutely nothing on paper that would tell you that the Tennessee Titans are going to not only win, but keep it close in this game. If they do, Cam Ward probably takes over, and he probably has the best game that we have seen so far from him in his NFL career. But the Indianapolis Colts, they have the 3rd best EPA per play in the first quarter. They have the 9th best points per first quarter average. And if the Colts are able to do exactly what they want to do, where they're moving the ball at will in the first quarter, they're putting up points on the scoreboard, and now they're putting the Titans in a spot where Cam Ward will have to pass. They can no longer be balanced. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to point to here other than Cam Ward taking over of why the Titans would be close in this game. The Colts also, I looked this up, 33.7% of their offensive plays, their passing plays come with play action. The Tennessee Titans have given up the 2nd most passing yards allowed to any sort of play action plays. What the Colts want to do goes so perfectly into where the Titans have not been good this year that I think this game is a blowout. Indianapolis Colts 31, Tennessee Titans 10. This is, Dalton, I don't know if you've seen this. This is a 2-touchdown spread. The Colts are favored by 14 points in this game. That is crazy to think that the Indianapolis Colts, going back to what we thought, even the best version of what we thought the Colts could be this season, to be 14 points favored against any team in the NFL is wild, but it kind of shows how successful the Colts have been and how bad the Tennessee Titans are.
Yeah, and injuries are mounting for the Titans too. L'Jarius Sneed is going to be out this week and probably longer, and it's possible that Jeffrey Simmons doesn't play in this game either. And if he doesn't play, then you could get a real big day from Jonathan Taylor again, who's already leading the league in rushing. I'm with you. I think the Colts at home, especially in the way their offense is rolling, they have to be heavily favored here. I think they cover it as well. I've got it 34-13. I just don't see a whole lot of answers. The Titans played well for about a quarter last week on offense against New England, and then it sputtered again, and there was turnover issues and pass protection issues. I think that's going to show up again. The Colts pass rush is hot. If you can't threaten their secondary in a timely fashion, you're not going to score a ton of points on them. Their defense is getting better each week. And like you mentioned, this offense just has everything right now. It's rolling as hot as you possibly can. I think the Colts are winning big.
By the way, before we get to the next one, Donald is correcting him and me by saying he had a typo. It's not Lakeland, California. It's Oakland, California. And in my head as I was reading that out loud, I was like, I thought Marshawn Lynch was from Oakland, but I was like, every state in the United States has like a Lakeland. So I wondered if Lakeland was like, like a sub town of where Oakland was, and that's actually where he was born. But he says that he's from Oakland or spent most of his time with the high school in Oakland or whatever. So that's funny. That's my bad. I probably should have known that. But shout out to Donald, who is also from Oakland, California, the same as Marshawn Lynch, where he was shouting out his favorite touchdown there, which is the Beastquake that we saw in the playoffs.